Bitcoin. Well, is there anything fresh to say at this moment about this cryptocurrency? Even individuals with no interest in crypto have heard of it. It commands unfathomably high prices, up to 60K, as the most popular cryptocurrency, as well as a great deal of attention and, naturally, like every other industry, scrutiny. Although everyone has written off the rest of the cryptocurrency market, Bitcoin is renowned for its resilience and capacity for strong comebacks. Every month for the past 8 or so years, without fail, a different financial expert has predicted that the Bitcoin bubble will burst shortly thereafter. Nevertheless, the coin is still in demand, and BTC investors make good money and could make even more in the future. To be sure, the cryptocurrency market is evolving quickly, and some investors are maybe beginning to question whether Bitcoin is still a good investment. Hey there folks, and welcome back to Econify. Hit like and subscribe for this video and our channel. We've got a lot in store just for you. Alright guys, today we'll look at Bitcoin. Well, everyone's heard of Bitcoin and its latest woes, but could it bounce back and even prove all its doubters wrong? We'll see that in this video, so stay tuned till the end of this video. Alright people, let's roll. Despite Bitcoin's rough first half of the year, market watchers insist that the cryptocurrency will recover and eventually reach $100,000. Many market watchers still believe Bitcoin will surpass the $100,000 milestone in the near future, despite its recent price drop and volatility. And according to a recent study by Deutsche Bank, about a quarter of Bitcoin investors anticipate that Bitcoin prices will be greater than $110,000 within the next 5 years. Now that's something to watch out for. The volatility is nothing new, and it's a significant reason why experts advise prospective crypto investors to tread carefully when deciding how much of their portfolio to devote to the asset class. But as with any other cryptocurrency, Bitcoin's value has steadily increased over time. Bitcoin could pump due to halving. An anonymous expert tweet from Bitcoin analyst Plan B predicted that Bitcoin's worst-case scenario over the next few months would be around $47,000 in August, $43,000 in September, $63,000 in October, $98,000 in November, and $115,000 in December. Well, his first 3 forecasts all came true within a short period of time, and many people now feel that the price of the most popular cryptocurrency in the world is headed near $100,000. For folks who don't realize, in just 2 months, Plan B was able to amass over 800,000 Twitter followers as a result of the widespread acceptance of his approach by investors. And after reaching a record high of $69,000 in early November 2021, however, the optimism of investors was put to the test in the following months. Despite the failures of a floor model, Plan still continued to do what he enjoys, despite Bitcoin's price plummeting to $50,000 in December and the low 40s by January 2022. While the approach has subsequently been debunked, and he relies heavily on a stock-to-flow model, which takes into account both the current and future state of an asset in order to anticipate its price. Cryptocurrency gurus are attempting to predict Bitcoin's future price movement as it continues to hover near the pivotal $20,000 psychological barrier. Bitcoin's halving event in 2024, predicted by Plan B on October 24, might boost the price of the flagship digital asset dramatically. Why is that? Plan B bases this prediction on the half of Bitcoin's value in 2020, and by doubling in value every 4 years, he predicts that the price of Bitcoin will reach $100,000 by 2024. He predicted that the next Bitcoin halving is coming, and in my opinion, it will, again, pump BTC. And then he posted a chart analyzing the DeFi asset's historical price movements and potential future outcomes. The stock-to-flow or S2F live model, which is favored by Plan B and based on the concept of scarcity, is used to calculate the worth of Bitcoin and to make predictions about its future price. Even after all the scrutiny, after the third halving of Bitcoin in May 2020, the chart was referenced frequently. Now, because Bitcoin miners' incomes will be cut in half and they'll need to be compensated in some way to keep their operations going, Plan B considers the next half thing to be a very significant milestone for Bitcoin. People will prepare for it because they know it's coming, and many folks will say, okay, that will be a minor capsulation and a death spiral roll, and Bitcoin will go to zero and it's all over, similar to the sentiment a lot of folks expressed in the last half of 2018. So what's caused Bitcoin's woes? Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies have had it rough all year in the gloomy macro environment, according to the data from other assets, which has also resulted in 2 major liquidation events. There's good reason why prices were so low, even after the recent uptick, and as a result of the FTX crash, the price of Bitcoin dropped to $16,502. But the macro end has been looking positive over the past month, with US Consumer Price Index falling 7.7% year-over-year, significantly less than projected. And many analysts now indicate that the 2024 Bitcoin halving will also considerably affect asset values. What's even more is that we are not yet done with this housing cycle, so large gains are still possible in the few months we have left. There are a number of macroeconomic reasons, like growing inflation, geopolitical and international crises, and interest rates that continue to fuel increased short-term volatility in the cryptocurrency and stock markets. In recent months, the cryptocurrency market has followed the stocks market lead, making it even more dependent on macroeconomic trends. Considering Bitcoin's humble beginnings and the fact that its price was below $10,000 as recently as July 2020, the fact that it reached new highs in 2021 and is currently trading at that level is still an incredible performance. Even more impressively, Ethereum, the second most widely used cryptocurrency, also hit a new all-time high in November when it climbed past $4,800. The Bitcoin market has had a rough finish to the year due to all the excitement. Recently in November, the price of Bitcoin fell below $16,000 for the second time in as many days, coming dangerously close to a new two-year low. Despite trading at historically low levels for the past month, Bitcoin and Ethereum have experienced a dramatic price drop. In addition to the present meltdown, Bitcoin's flaws can be traced back to the run of negative economic news that has dominated the headlines over the past few months, causing market sentiment to shift sharply downward. US monetary policy changes, rising inflation, and a strong dollar have all contributed to a bearish cryptocurrency market. Is the S2F model too bullish? Since its inception in 2019, this model has shown remarkable accuracy in forecasting the course of Bitcoin's price. Although it's in everyone's right to scrutinize, the model has been criticized by some experts who say it is overly optimistic. In other words, this is not the first time the S2F model has been ridiculed. According to a January article published in Bitcoin magazine, the model was called inaccurate and could be misleading to investors. Though Plan B is still confident in the model's strategy, he has admitted that he too may be wrong. A total of 134,842 people participated in a poll conducted by Plan B on Twitter, and 81% of these voters predicted that Bitcoin price would remain below $500,000 by 2027. However, Plan B has got some things to say about that, claiming that the average price of Bitcoin will rise to $500,000 or more following the 2024 halving. According to the analyst, he also compared the current state of affairs to the one that existed in March of this year, when he published the S2F model and BTC was trading at less than $4,000. Many people found S2F's projection of $55K after the halving in 2020 to be absurd. Despite a year having passed since the most recent halving, which occurred on May 11, 2020, Bitcoin's price has continued to perform bullishly. Gains of over 559% can be seen. Numerous other optimistic models, however, remain present in the crypto market. All Bitcoin believers agree that the price will keep climbing to new highs as the currency gains more and more mainstream acceptance. Individuals like the founder of Nexo, Anthony Trenchev, and other market participants all believe Bitcoin will reach $100,000 this year. While cryptocurrency investors should pretty much brace themselves for continued price swings. That's why it's advised to only allocate 5% or less of your portfolio to cryptocurrencies. A little advice, folks. You shouldn't let a spike in the price of cryptocurrency or any other digital asset cause you to change your long-term investment strategy any more than you would if the price suddenly dropped. Even more importantly, don't go out and buy more cryptocurrency because its price has gone up. So, before investing any surplus funds in a speculative asset like Bitcoin, make sure all of your financial needs are met. Okay people, we've come to the end of this video. If you like this video, I'd like to know what you think about it. If you want to be notified anytime we post a new video, just click the bell icon right there. Don't forget, you can like and subscribe to Econify to get updates about stuff like these. It's been a hell of a ride, folks. See you soon in the next video.